If you get Social Security benefits, or you know someone who does, you need to hear this. The old school paper check that shows up in the mail, well, its days are numbered. The federal government is making a huge switch to all digital payments, and it's going to affect millions of us. So let's get right into it and figure out what this means for you. Okay, so here's the bottom line. The government is ditching paper checks. Now, their official reasons for this are, pretty straightforward. For one, it saves a ton of money. Think about it. Every paper check costs them about 50 cents, but an electronic payment is less than 15. It's also supposed to be way more efficient and safer, cutting down on things like stolen mail and fraud. So what this really means is you have to make a choice. You can't just wait for that check in the mailbox anymore. So the big question is, are you ready for this? Because you have to decide how you're going to get your money from now on. Now, the government isn't just leaving you high and dry. They've laid out 2 official ways for you to get your benefits electronically. Let's break down exactly what your options are. So you've got 2 main paths you can take here. First, there's direct deposit. Super simple. The money goes right into your bank or credit union account that you already have. The other option is something called the Direct Express card. This is a prepaid debit card that the government loads your money onto each month. And this is important. If you don't set up a bank account for direct deposit, this card is pretty much the default. All right, let's start with that Direct Express card. This is basically the government's answer for folks who might not have a bank account or maybe just don't want one. So let's look at what they promise this card can do. So what is this thing really? Well, it's a prepaid debit card made just for people getting federal benefits. The big selling points are pretty clear. You don't need a bank account to get it, and they don't run a credit check. Plus, and this is a big one, your money on the card is FDIC insured, just like it would be in a bank, so your funds are protected. Now, on paper, this card looks pretty fantastic. They say there are no monthly fees or sign-up costs. You can use it anywhere debit MasterCard is accepted, get cash from ATMs, pay your bills, and even buy money orders. They've even got a free mobile app so you can manage your account and get alerts when your balance is low. It's designed to give you all the perks of a bank account without needing the actual bank. But that's the official sales pitch. That's one side of the story. To really understand what's going on, you have to listen to the people who actually use this card every single month. And wow, some of their stories paint a very, very different picture. Just listen to this from Adam in Texas. His account got locked, he had no idea why, and it left him, in his own words, freezing cold and disabled, completely cut off from his own money. And when he called for help, he was stuck on hold for 2 hours just for them to hang up on him. I mean, imagine that. Your money is right there, but you just can't get to it. And it's not just about getting locked out. Take a look at Kimberly's nightmare. She had fraudulent charges on her account and was told she had just 10 days to mail back a form to dispute it. But get this, the form didn't even show up in her mailbox for 13 days. So just like that, it was too late. She couldn't get her stolen money back. It really makes you wonder about the process. And then you hear about the customer service issues and these, surprise fees. Jessica from North Carolina had a card that was just plain defective. It didn't work. Not only was customer service no help, but they charged her $13.50 for a replacement. A replacement for a card that was their fault in the first place. And check this one out from Rhonda. Her brother's card expired. A month went by, no replacement. Another month went by, still no replacement card. In all this time, he can't access his benefits. For people who rely on this money to live, a delay like that isn't just an inconvenience, it's a catastrophe. So we've got these 2 totally different versions of the story, right? There's the official promise of convenience, and then there's the harsh reality that so many people are facing. So how in the world do you make the right choice for your own money and your own security? Let's try to make this simple. Let's just put it all side by side. With direct deposit, yes, you need a bank account. But the big pro is you're using a system you already know with a full range of banking services. With the Direct Express card, you don't need a bank account, which is great. But the reported cons are serious. We're talking terrible customer service, problems getting your own money, and a real struggle if you have to fight a fraud claim. It really comes down to weighing that convenience against some potentially huge risks. If you're leaning towards direct deposit as the safer bet, the good news is setting it up is actually really easy. All you need is your social security number, your bank's routing number, and your account number. You can find all that on a check or your bank statement. Then you can just go online, call the Social Security Administration, or honestly just walk into your local bank branch, and they'll be happy to help you get it all switched over. And listen, no matter which option you go with, you've got to be smart about security. This stuff applies to everything, whether it's an online bank account or the Direct Express card. Never, ever write your PIN on your card. Don't share your passwords.
Always log off when you're done online. And when you're out and about, cover that keypad when you type in your PIN. Just keep an eye on your account, check it regularly, and if you see anything weird, report it right away. Being proactive is your absolute best defense.
And that kind of brings us to the big picture question here. This whole move to digital payments is supposed to make things better, more efficient, more secure. But as we've just seen, the reality on the ground can be a lot messier. It leaves you with this really important question to think about. When we push all these essential services online, who's looking out for the people who fall through the cracks? Who is responsible for protecting them? It's something we all need to be asking.